dry and slick out here today. No traction here today. It's like riding on dust on a dusty bed. I'm also recovering from what I think was food poisoning. The last 2 days I've been down for the count, and this morning I didn't feel that great either. So hopefully I can get my bearings here and kind of get a rhythm going. Hello, is it okay if I go by? I'll try not to kick up too much dust. Guys, have fun. Wow, this stuff is really bad. These conditions today are pretty tough. I don't know if I'll be able to make it up the switchbacks or not. I'm going to try. Definitely all first gear. There's no need for second here. It's just not, the conditions just aren't calling for it or allowing it, I would say. Yeah, it's super slick. You got to keep your eye on it. A Shinko 216 on the front, and I have a Shinko cheater on the back. I like the cheater a lot. It's just a good all-around, very useful tire. But the 216, I'm not totally sure I'm convinced it's a great tire. And it's just the MX, it's not the fatty. Well, we're going to be hitting some switchbacks up here. And it's pretty loose, so I'm just gonna have to take my time and take it really slow. All right, we're starting to get into the more technical stuff now. So, just gonna take our time. I do wish this bike felt more planted. But it is what it is. Well, my gut tells me I should turn around and hit the top. It is super loose out here today. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. That's just totally torn up on the switchbacks. Well, I'm about 8,000 feet, and I'm going to turn around. This is just too loose. Should have turned around at the switchback. Would have been a lot easier. In fact, I'm just going to roll her down. Now, if this bike was any heavier, I'd be struggling. Well, the lesson for today is don't get yourself into trouble. It took a lot of energy. So we are going to go down that other road. I'm going to take that fire road down today. One thing I think that's really important too, guys, is being an ambassador for our sport and showing courtesy to hikers and horses. You know, all it takes is enough voices and then we don't have access to trails like this. It's important to shut your bike off. It's important to say hello. Talk to them a bit. Let them know that you're a human being, that you value being out here, and that the motorcyclists are courteous. Well, that's a bummer. I really wanted to go up that today, but that top gets really steep and treacherous, and the very top is this like wall you got to climb out of, and I'm not totally just sure I got what it takes today to get out of that safely. And it's really hard. The higher up you go, the harder it is to turn around. As you can see, it's a busy weekend out here. We got all kinds of folks. Camp. This is 17E24. Anything as far as traction goes. I'll tell you, that cheater is not doing too great on this. Neither one of these Shinkos is. That is Silver Lake. Okay, that is the way to Mud Lake. This is 17E32, and this goes to, I believe, Onion Valley is where we're going to end up. I mean, this road is pretty technical. It's technical enough to keep you on your toes. But I'm looking to have some fun and not feel like I'm risking my life today. And this is no slouch of a road. Stuff is really nasty. Can't trust it. gives you a little perspective on where I'm at on the trail. It's 8,300 feet here, so it's not that low. All right, so we're going to be going down, I guess, 17E79. I wouldn't even think about taking a Tenere on this. It'd be too big and heavy. That's why I keep thinking that the Tenere might be too much bike for actual adventure, because this is the kind of stuff I like to do. I'm actually kicking around, maybe doing a 701 or 690, and maybe even a 500 EXC. There's been guys riding around the world on 500 EXCs. So I'm starting to really wonder if that's the way to go. Because a 500 would do this just fine. I do prefer the lower gear. And I like locking the front end. I think we're coming up on Allen Camp. It's pretty here. Nice meadow. Maybe going up to the top of that ridge over there. Well, this is not a bad place to drop it. I'll tell you what, when you're tired, a freaking 350 feels like a heavy bike. I don't know. The adventure spec guys, they say light is right, and I'm starting to really agree with them. That's really soft, almost like sand. Tore up the last time I remember it. It says Plaza's trading post a quarter-mile that way, must be the old one. 88's 7 miles away we came. Horse Canyon's 5 that way. But I'll tell you, this is a goggle day. This wind is pretty rough, and you get that dust in your eyes. It's just like sand. I think I'm gonna hit this hill climb on the way out. Woo. That is some slick stuff right there. Well, as they say, I think discretion is the better part of valor. But look at the view. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, tires are just sliding down this like it's marbles. Tells you how loose it is here. I mean, my boots are sliding down like marbles. Let's go this way.